ये word नहीं आज use हुआ, blockbuster.
अरे
बोल
क्या बात है.
बोल दिया.
I don't think we planned it.
You know, we didn't think about it.
Yeah.
That was not the thought.
That's how we talk.
Did you discuss it with the family and Sanjay before?
No.
About it?
After?
No. I know why I did what I've done and why I am where I am, and I don't owe anyone an explanation.
I have seen women who are like, you know, hesitant to even speak about it, and I'm just like, but isn't this just like normal?
No, so we were uncomfortable saying a certain word or discussing a certain topic. I mean, I refuse to. I'm not comfortable.
No, it's a secret.
Yeah, let's keep
We can't say everything here.
All
Watch it,
element
no?
of pride. All we can say is it's a great finale.
Hi guys, this is Bhavna from India Today, and I'm joined by the fabulous four of Fabulous Lives of Bollywood Wives. I just feel that show ko rename karke Fabulous Four kar dena chahiye because all the energy that you exude is fabulous at the end of the day. I'm joined by Neelam, Maheep, Bhavna and Seema right here on India Today. Firstly, a huge welcome.
Thank
I have to say that after the first season, I became a huge fan because I was like, wow. I mean, this is the kind of energy and real self that we usually want to see on screen. But what was your biggest takeaway? Because after the first season, you kind of got an idea that, okay, this is how people are looking at us now. And perhaps this is what you would like them to see in the next season. What was that change for you?
I think viewers invested in each character, whether it was Seema, Bhavna, Maheep or me. Okay, and I just felt that for season 2, and we were told that you've got to come out of your comfort zone. You've got to dive deeper, scratch the surface and go deeper. So I think that's what each one of us has done for season 2. Because I think now the viewer has invested, they've understood each character well, and now they want to dive deeper along with us.
That is so true. But diving deeper also I mean, it's very difficult to put yourself out there for people to judge it basically, right? Because everyone has an opinion like this, say, on everything. Was that
100%.
difficult?
Well, I think it was difficult in season 1 because to get on to the show took a lot of convincing. I needed to talk to a lot of people, like Sanjay, my kids, everyone and these guys. Okay, should we get into it? Should we do this? We're going to be opening the homes, exposing our children. People are going to they will give opinions.
Yeah.
And rightfully so, because we've opened ourselves out. So that's fine. But was I ready for it mentally? But I think we got so much love.
Yes.
You know, and so much warmth. And I love meeting, when I was in London, I met so many people who came up to me and they just showed me so much love that I think everything was worth it. And season 2, we just dived in. We didn't think, okay, we have to portray ourselves like this. We have to show this. We have to show. No. We, again, just were ourselves, I think.
Let yourself loose and just be yourself.
We were just being ourselves.
Yeah, but I think that also comes with a lot of challenge because,
Of course it does.
While, I mean, like Neelam said, at the back of your mind, you also know that this is something that people will be watching while you're behaving the way you do naturally. Also, there's also that added pressure. Did you take that pressure? Because season 1 did immensely well. So there is, I'm telling you, there's a lot of expectation already from season 2. Did you have that pressure back in your mind?
You know, honestly, season 1, there was a lot of pressure, as she's saying, because it was the first time we were putting ourselves out there for judgment. And as you said, we've got so much love that has given us a lot more confidence and comfort in whatever we are doing. So I think season 2, in fact, I didn't really take the pressure. For me, season 2 was like, listen, it worked well. I need to maybe change my hair color and maybe do my makeup differently. But how I have to behave or how I have to portray myself, that was never a thought in season 2. I think season 2 was way more natural, way more organic for me, and with a lot of comfort and trust, which was built in season 1.
Yeah, that
even more. You know, you just feel so confident that you don't get, that fear goes away to do anything or say anything.
Yeah, I think season 2, you're right.
Yeah.
We were a lot more confident.
And
I still have that image of Neelam doing the, you know, dance in first season and showing us how it was in the early 80s.
I'll do it now again.
And I was just like, I mean, it's just amazing, that we have those memories from first season. Seema, for you, what was that experience?
Look, you know what? I think when we didn't expect season 1 to do so well, so we were obviously, minds were blown. We were like so overwhelmed. I'm still am. And I think starting season 2, yeah, maybe a little bit the thought was there. Like, I remember Maheep and I were talking, we were like, what are we going to do? What more can we, what are they going to
Seriously.
see? What do we have to show? We've been at home for the last 2 years, a year and a half. What are we going to do? But I think like under 3 minutes into the shoot, and we were like, there was no need for it, because at the end of the day, these are not scripts.
Yeah.
So the question of pressure, it's not a script, it's us. So it's literally just us.
That's so true. That's why I call you Fabulous Four, because in first season also, you all touched upon things which are never spoken about. For example, fillers. I mean, all of us know it happens, but no one wants to speak about it, right? I liked the fact that you all accepted, and you were you embraced it, and that was so amazing. But what was the response? I mean, were there thoughts before you did that? Because like I said, it is essentially something which no one wants to talk about, but you're all doing it out there. Were there any backlash in the...
So it's a reality show. So whilst we were shooting for this show, I told the crew and the creatives, I said, listen, I'm thinking of doing a bit of filler or Botox. I don't know what, but I'm going to be doing something. Do you guys want to cover it? I mean, they have just jumped at it. I mean, they're not going to miss this out. Yeah, and listen, amongst us, we always discuss that we know women who we meet, and, they look great.
Yeah.
And you always wonder, who's their doctor? What do they do? I just feel, why not, talk about it and tell other women what you do, what can help.
And that is why I say, like, I keep reiterating, because I feel that I wish everyone could do that, Not everyone has that kind of a attitude where they're like, okay, let's speak about something which is anyway a reality. But this season, you'll have taken it a notch higher, I believe, where you're also discussing menopause. You're also discussing sex after 40. I want to know, was it liberating to finally, like, speak about things which are essentially considered a taboo?
I don't think we planned it.
We didn't think about it.
Liberated is
That was not the
feeling.
thought.
That's how we talk.
Yeah.
Quite frankly, I don't think there's anything we leave off the table. We discuss everything. So it's not, I would not say
And no
liberated.
thought
I think it was
is
just
given to
more
it. We just
confidence. As
we
we
just
said,
chat.
like,
We just discuss everything.
Yeah.
But that's so
But
cool.
it's for the, the crew asks, are you comfortable? Like,
We
hell
are.
yeah. I mean,
See,
we don't hide
if you
anything.
put a group of women anywhere, okay, and there are no cameras, they would be discussing
Of
this.
course.
So the only difference is that now that the cameras are there. And it was like just general conversation, which we all have anyway.
I think what makes us also relatable to women, at least this is what I'm hoping, and I think this is it, that we are so open about these things that they identify. And if we're talking about menopause or fillers or Botox or what have you, women are like, oh, really? They're talking about it. It feels like they're sitting in the coffee table, like here with us.
Yes.
That's the feeling we want to give, that they're a part of this group,
Yeah, we are also part of
involved.
this fabulous food.
And
we
it's
all
not-
want to be.
And it's not taboo to talk about it.
No, and it's not done for effect, because if you see, when you watch the show and you'll realize that when we talk about these taboo subjects or whatever, which are supposedly taboo, each one has their own opinion.
True.
Someone may go in favor of it and someone may not. And we have held our truth to that. But that is how we think and that is how we believe,
That's why I want to clap, because
what-
I know it's not a taboo, but in the interiors they still feel like
Of course,
Of
yeah.
course.
like I have seen women who are like hesitant to even speak about it, and I'm just like, but isn't this just like normal?
No, so I mean, okay, for example, we've had a discussion about something. I don't want to, reveal anything, but I mean, we were uncomfortable saying a certain word or discussing a certain topic. I mean, I refuse to. I'm not comfortable.
Right.
Fair
And
enough.
that has nothing to do with interiors of India or anything.
course.
That has got to do with your personality.
Your personality,
Yeah,
exactly.
so, I live in Mumbai. I've grown up in Delhi, Mumbai, whatever. But there are certain things I'm not comfortable
Of course,
speaking.
and-
So it is a very personal thing. Yeah.
Also, I mean, this season, Maheep, for you especially, I mean, I want to touch upon this, because kudos to you that you spoke about something during the episodes which not everyone would be okay speaking about, especially where you spoke about being cheated on in life. I want to understand, was that difficult? Because I can only imagine to put that part of your life out there in public for people to know? I mean, it is difficult. Was it difficult for you personally?
Like I've said, there's nothing that's been difficult. It's just happened. We were in the moment. You're talking about things. We've pushed the envelope. Again, I'm hoping that women will understand that everything is not hunky-dory.
Yeah.
You know, everyone has their ups and their downs in life. And, you know, and we go through it. We chug along, and that's what it is. It's not scratch under the surface. You'll see that we all have our issues.
True.
You know, so it was important.
It was. Did you discuss it with the family and Sanjay before even
No.
speaking about it?
After?
No.
Okay, so they are going to see it in the episode?
Yes.
Wow. Okay, I mean...
And now on your show.
I think what is beautiful about the show is also that no one is trying to say amongst the four of us that you are right or you're wrong. It's not about wrong or right. It's about a personal choice that a person has made.
Yeah,
And whatever
it should
suits
be,
the person, and that's how it should be. Yeah.
Yeah. But after the first season, because there were also, and we saw a lot of cameos. There was Ananya, there was, Shania, everyone's cameo. This season, of course, we have bigger cameos. We have
Yes.
Ranveer and others coming in. I want to know what was that like. And we saw the teaser also where Ranveer is literally having so much fun doing that. Tell me a bit about that. What was shooting with him on the show?
I think let the most excited person say.
Listen, it's always fun shooting with him. The man is
He's
so
just great.
magnanimous as a person. Forget about what you see on him on screen, which you will see in the show. He is a giver. And I think because he gives so much, he's going to get a lot also. And I love him.
I can clearly see that.
He's truly fabulous. When you
He's
say
just-
fabulous, all of us, I think he's truly fabulous. Yeah.
And he looks like a Greek god.
Oh, he does. I mean, the recent photo shoot also gave us a glimpse of it.
Listen, he made us very nervous. That's all I can say.
But Neelam, in the first season, you did mention that you do want to get back to acting, and we saw glimpses of it. There were cameos that happened, and there are, of course, projects that might happen very, very soon. But do you see a change in the way industry is looking at you now or offering you work?
So I have gotten offers, but frankly, it's nothing that I would really want to take on.
Correct.
I mean, it's got to be earth-shattering. And also I've realized, I mean, I did the cameo in Masaba. I've done something else for Zoya. So I just feel that, being a mother, being a wife,
Right.
having two businesses, my plate is full right now. So taking on something, and acting is something which you do when, how do I explain? When you're doing nothing else, like you're just focusing on your acting, okay, and your career. It's a different ball game. When I was doing films, I had nothing else to do. In the sense,
Yeah.
I wasn't a mother, I wasn't a wife, I didn't have my business. So, I mean, it was fine. I just feel that now it's very time consuming and very demanding.
Yeah.
Maybe I'm not ready for it now. Let's see.
I think you're ready.
Yeah,
but you have to
it
wait for the
demands,
right.
like a lot of your time.
But the right kind of project for sure. I
Correct.
mean, we are ready to wait as long as you come up with a better project for sure. But Seema, I think in the first season, the one person who was a revelation for me was you, because we have not known of you so much on the outside, right? And when I saw you, I was like, oh my God, she's so kick-ass. I mean, if I can use that word. I want to know what was the response that you personally got from around the family as well? Because you, I think, were the most, like, in the shell kind of a person. And when we saw you, we were like, oh my God, like, she's amazing.
Funny you say that, because it comes back to me actually when the show released. I bumped into Ritesh Deshmukh and his wife, lovely wife, Janelia, and I've known them for many years. And they called me and they're like, are you really like this? And I'm looking at them. I do not know me. I think people didn't realize who I actually am, because you have to understand, I did a show with these are my people.
Friends,
This is my
yeah.
family. And how I can be around them, it's a different me. You know what I'm trying to say? It's
Yeah.
like you let loose, not somebody you meet at a social party.
Yeah.
So, I mean, I know the response I got actually, like I said, I still have to pinch myself. It was very overwhelming. And I'm so grateful every day.
But Seema, also, because, I want to touch on this, that this show, the second season is coming after, of course, the much discussed and much known divorce and everything has happened. Are you also like ready for all the, I mean, there will be comments that will be made. Of course, there's a few reference here and there in the show as well, which are subtle at the same time. I want to know, are you prepared for all of that to
And
come
I
as well?
wouldn't be here if I had to sit down and listen to every judgment
That's
or
true.
comment. That's not me as a person, and I think I've reached a point where I know what I am and I know why I did what I've done and why I am where I am, and I don't owe anyone an explanation. So that's my attitude, to be honest.
And in the first season, we saw all the kids made their cameo, and they looked, I mean, especially, I felt they were a little uncomfortable. They're like, oh my God, what is happening? Are they comfortable this season at least?
Yeah, I think kids, as in my older one is, my younger one this season gave me a little bit of trouble because he's, they're through that phase where they're very restless and
Yeah.
they'll be pinned down for so long. But he's
Yeah.
very much, you'll see his restlessness towards the end. I think he took it out on Bhavna. But
Wait for the
I
finale.
mean, honestly, Nirvan is just another ball game. He just like, show me the money. I'm like, yeah, okay, whatever.
Show me the money.
Show me the money.
Wow. Bhavna, for you, I want to know, I mean, like they say, and I think you all have reiterated a couple of times that you don't care about what people are going to say because this is you and they have to take it or leave it at the end of the day, right? But you, I know, are someone who is also, I mean, you do read messages and comments on social media, and sometimes that can get to you. In the first season, was there anything that bothered you at all? And in the second season, have you tried changing something?
No, so you know what? Honestly, comments about, if you're talking about our show or me, have never bothered me.
Right.
Honestly, genuinely. When something is said about my family, my children or my husband,
Right.
that's when I feel bad. But I have now even stopped with that.
With that.
See, I do reply back to people on my Instagram and stuff, but if you notice, it's always your top comments are your people who are known to you, who you're following or who are your friends. So I always reply to those. And the rest is like good luck. It's like, it's noise. I'm looking at all the love that is coming.
Yeah.
And the rest. And this is, yes, now I've learned the first time around, but it was not for me. It was for my child. It was for her. It
The
was,
protectiveness,
yeah,
obviously,
yeah,
it comes.
it was her. It was
yeah.
never. So,
liger
yeah,
comes out.
I just met her recently and she was so happy. She was so excited for this as
How
well.
sweet. I'm happy because she's not told me that, but I'm hearing it from everyone else.
It's always, I mean, it's like parents never tell their kids that they're doing great, right?
No,
But
I
they'll tell
do.
the world that they're doing great.
We do, right?
We do. Please
No, but
inform
we
our
know
parents
our
also.
children are, honestly, we know that our children are very proud of us. We know that. And that goes for all our kids.
Yeah.
Ahana, we'll know in a couple of years.
But Ahana's already started saying, why are you doing this Bollywood wife? Just go to the office. Why are you doing all this?
Tell her that we love it. That's why you're doing it. But now we will move on to a segment which is called Most Likely To. And I want... yeah.
Brace
now I'm-
yourself.
I'm fine.
No, these are very like...
Yeah,
it's vegetarian as they say.
No, but usually it's pointed this way.
No, the last one wasn't so pointy.
Yeah, last time.
I'm becoming
Yeah, it
better. Questions are getting better.
What happened?
Okay, before
Why
I
do you
start, if you have to describe this season, especially in 2 words, how would you do that? We'll take it with each one of you. So, Neelam, in 2 words only.
Drama and emotions.
Okay.
Use my words.
Sorry.
Start from there.
Sorry.
Yeah, entertainment and laughter.
ये सारे words आ जाएंगे.
ये word नहीं आज use हुआ. Blockbuster.
अरे
Bhavna,
क्या बात है.
बोल दिया.
They've used all my words.
I
You
can
didn't have
imagine.
Blockbuster on your mind.
There'll be, let's just say that by the end of the season, there'll be a hook, there'll be questions. I think it'll be a little bit of mystery. What do
There
you
was 2 words, you've given up.
I think there's going
This is what I enjoy the most, by the way.
after season 2. Trust me.
Is it? Oh, I'm bracing myself. I mean, I know what you're saying because in the first 2 episodes that I've watched, I kind of gauged that, but I'm looking forward to watching the entire season. And I genuinely enjoyed this the most. The banter that we see, oh my God, I just feel it's like friends doing that like in real life as well. So I'm loving it. Okay, so most likely to have a foot in a mouth syndrome.
Do I have to keep one?
Huh?
This one, I think Seema.
Little bit, yeah. She's got
Yeah,
her days. Some days
She's sitting very close to me.
she's got her days.
What it is.
Who is most likely to laugh at a wrong situation?
I think I sometimes can't stop laughing at something. Then
I think each one.
yeah.
But not me. I'm the lead.
No, Maheep is the least.
Yeah.
Then she fires us like, shut up and
on,
let's move
yeah.
on and stop laughing. But we go.
I don't get the humor.
Yeah, but if we get into our giggling
just don't get it.
fit,
Yeah, then you've had it.
forget it.
Yeah, she doesn't get it sometimes. She's like, what is so funny?
Tube light, basically, how people call me also that sometimes.
No, it's not tube light. It's like, what are you laughing
No, no,
at?
it's-
It's not funny enough
No,
to
no, no.
get so
You know what
excited
happens?
about.
You know what happens to us when we get tired? Now we become delirious.
And then we
And if one starts laughing, the other one
joins.
starts laughing.
usually
We
the
cannot
three of
It's
stop.
usually, yeah. Maheep is always like, what's going on? Are you all crazy? Let's just move on and finish it. And we are like,
In tears.
yeah.
Who's most likely to binge watch a show and then get critical? Your own show, basically. Who's
Our own show.
Yeah, and
we
then-
all
All
binge.
of us.
and who's critical about their performance?
All very
about
critical.
ourselves.
Yeah,
Very
each one.
Each one.
Okay, who's most likely to have a dark sense of humor? I think I know the answer, but still. Who's most likely to have a dark sense of humor amongst you?
I think our husbands.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, none
They're
of
the-
us.
they're
None
the-
of
I think our husbands. And,
They're the worst.
and Seema can join the men's club.
I can no, mine is
No,
not
not dark. I'm just added you in over there. I said our husbands, basically. They have a dark sense
Yeah,
of humor.
sarcastic maybe, but not dark.
Who's most likely to stalk someone on social media?
All of us.
Yeah, I think
She's
each
just
one.
like, oh, I.
Somebody be finding.
Neelam is also stalker. I'm also a stalker. We all stalker.
Chalo, yeah.
Who do you stalk though?
I'm
I can't
stalking
say.
many people.
I'll say
I can't
one
say.
person.
Yeah.
Who's most likely to be obsessed in love or just be obsessed with anything?
Certainly not me.
I think maybe love would be Seema, you think?
Obsessed?
Not obsessed, means
No,
the
but-
idea of love.
If you're talking about like
Yeah. The idea of love is
fantasizing
love.
everything,
Yeah.
it would have to be.
Yeah, that's what. She's a dreamer.
Who's the most strict parent amongst you all?
Neelam.
No.
Yeah.
Child
She-
is
because I interact with Ahana, I'm telling you, she's very strict. She's also a little deluded.
You're that strict.
Are you?
I
A
am
little bit. Disciplined.
discipline.
Disciplined.
Yeah.
Now the word to use is discipline. Also, she has a daughter. If I had my way, I would, but I have boys and they don't listen to me. I try.
And I think our kids are too old.
So actually, when Ahana goes to
I
Seema's
used to
house,
be.
When I
I'm like, what has Seema auntie taught you today? She comes back with the most bizarre stories what Seema has taught her. I don't even want to open my mouth.
Really?
Yeah, you can't.
Who's
I'm
most,
preparing her. Yeah.
who's most likely to fight over small things?
I don't think we did.
Not anymore.
Ab mature ho gaye.
I think we're done with.
Done with that.
Yeah, no time to fight over small
Yeah.
things.
Yeah.
Okay, lovely. And lastly, I want to know, last season, there was a big surprise that we had wherein a party was hosted by Gauri Khan. And of course, we all saw Shah Rukh after a long time in the season, right? This season, do we have a cameo? Something like that? Can we
Yeah, there
expect?
are lots of cameos.
No, but like a Shah Rukh, Gauri party, something like that.
No, it's a secret.
Yeah, let's keep
We can't
something
say
that
anything.
let's
Yeah.
hold on
all-
to that element of surprise.
All we can say is it's a great finale.
Oh, lovely. And are we already looking at a season 3 as well? Because I feel that
Bhavna?
we are.
She's given it a blockbuster tag.
Of course.
Yeah.
She's not letting this go.
No, I'm not.
But lovely, thank you so much. I was joined by the Fabulous Four, and let's just, like I said, call it the Fabulous Four instead of
Love that.
I actually like it.
Even I like
the
it.
title.
Yeah.
Netflix. Please, let's
I
change
think
the
there's a
title
show
to
called
this.
Fabulous Four. No? I mean, there's a
Fantastic Four, I know.
Fantastic.
Fantastic Four, yes.
yeah.
But this is Fabulous Four.
nice.
Thank
Good
you.
name.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you. Bye.
Bye.